We had an AL Central matchup as the Royals took on the White Sox on the south side of Chicago. On the hill for the White Sox, rocking their throwback unis, is the left-hander Carlos Rodon, making his 27th start of the season. And in the top half of the second inning, Ryan Schimpf draws himself a walk, so he'll go over and take his base. But then Brett Phillips would ground into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. We move on to the bottom of the second, where Mark Leiter Jr., the Toms River North native, is on the hill for the Royals, making his 26th start for Kansas City. And in the bottom half of the second, Nicky Delmonico draws himself a walk. After that, it is Gillespie, who then grounds a ball into the hole past Crawford into left field, so it's first and second with 2 outs. Then Narvaez hits a ball into right field. It's going to land in for a base knock. Delmonico is going to score from second, and the White Sox jump off to a 1-0 lead. After that, it would be Robert comes to the plate. He hits a ball to second base. Schimpf makes a nice play, and the score would stay 1-0. Top half of the third now. Audrey Perez fights off an inside pitch, and he gets it into center field for a single. But then Elier Hernandez, who has cooled off considerably since being promoted, comes to the plate, hits a ball to right field, pops it up. It's going to be put away easily by Jimenez. After that, it's Valoria, who's going to ground into a 6-4-3 double play, and it's still a 1-0 game. Bottom of the fourth now, runner on first, 1 out. Greg Bird going down on a big breaking ball. After that, it is Delmonico, or Gillespie, I should say, as he grounds into an out, and it's still 1-0. Top half of the fifth now, as Jorge Soler goes out on a third pitch strike, but instead he's going to reach first as the throw from the catcher pulls Bird off the bag, and then a wild pitch to Brett Phillips allows Soler to move to second base. Brett Phillips would then strike out on a slider, so there's another out in the inning. So 1 down, runner on second base. Audrey Perez then comes to the plate, hits a ball sky high to the catcher, and there's 2 outs, and then Elier Hernandez would ground out up the middle. Moncada makes the jumping throw from behind second base. Very nice play by him. On to the top of the sixth now, where Matt Duffy comes to the plate, hits a ball into left center field. It's going to be an easy single for Duffy, but then the very next batter is Brandon Crawford, and he grounds right to Moncada, who turns into an easy 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Bottom of the sixth now, where Moncada's at the dish, contributing offensively as well. He has a base knock, and then on the very next pitch, he's going to go and swipe second base in there as the throw is a bit high from Valoria. So with runner on second and 1 out, Delmonico then grounds over the third. Duffy knocks it down, does not have a play, but he keeps the run from scoring. And then Eloy Jimenez would ground into a 5-4-3 double play as Leiter gets out of the jam. Still 1-0, top half of the seventh. Jorge Bonifacio hits a ball into left field, a base knock for the Royals to kick off the inning. And then with nobody out still, Schimpf comes to the plate, grounds out to Moncada, who turns it into a 4-6-3 double play. Another double play grounded into by the Royals. In the bottom half of the seventh, Leiter continues his dominance as he strikes out Bird for the first out, strikes out Gillespie for the second out, and then after him, it is Narvaez, the catcher, also goes down. He goes down looking on a curveball. 1-2-3 inning, strikes out the side. Onto the top of the eighth now, where Elier Hernandez hits a piss rod down the left field line, but he hits it so hard that he's only going to be able to get a base knock out of it. So with a runner on first and 2 outs, Valoria then could not hold up on a breaking ball, and the pitch gets away from the catcher, but he does throw the runner out at first, so it's still 1-0. Top of the ninth now, Rodon going for the complete game shutout. Matt Duffy line out to center field, Robert, and then Crawford a line out to Jimenez in right field, and then Bonifacio pops up to the first baseman Bird. A 1-2-3 inning for Rodon, and the White Sox come away with the victory here at home over the Kansas City Royals by a score of 1-0. It was a pitching duel at its best. Rodon absolutely dominated the Kansas City Royals lineup in this one. And of course, Carlos Rodon got the Player of the Game honors. The complete game shutout only gave up 5 hits, struck out 4 on the day. Leiter got the loss despite going 7 innings, only giving up 5 hits, 1 run, and struck out 9 batters on the day. So with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Kansas City Royals Baseball. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.